Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me here at the First Alert Desk on Atlanta News First Plus. I'm Maria Moreau. What we like to do is take you through your top stories and the latest local headlines that are making news and tell you about some events in the community that are happening. And that's what we're going to do today. I want to start off with a live look at Truist Park. A lot of people getting ready for the weekend, primarily Saturday's game. If you are a Braves fan and you've been waiting for a little revenge, here is your chance. So the Phillies beat the Marlins 7-1 last night for the right to move on. So this Saturday, it's Braves versus Phillies. Just like last year, Truist Park is rolling out several new menu items for the postseason, headlined by the Chicken Ain't Nothing But a Bird Blue sandwich. Say that 5 times fast. It's a double stacked chicken sandwich with 3 glazed donuts as buns. Now that is something that I would show up and attend. I'm not the biggest baseball fan, but if you throw in some chicken, then I can definitely get into a match from the Braves to the Phillies. All right, so this Saturday, your chance, Braves versus Phillies. Like I mentioned, if you are planning on catching the game, maybe getting some good food along the way, you can try it for yourself at the 1871 Grill this weekend. Let's get into some of your other top stories. I just wanted to throw that out there because I know sports is on a lot of people's minds. This is fall season, which means it's sports season. So if you have some weekend plans that you're stirring up, maybe add that to your Saturday. All right, I want to talk about something a little more serious. We did get some breaking news into our newsroom. A bomb threat prompted an evacuation at an Atlanta school. We first brought that to you on our Atlanta News First app and in our noon newscast. Well, here's what we know so far. This happened at the B.E.S.T Academy in Atlanta. Again, parents were urged to come by and pick up their students out of safety concerns. Investigators on scene canvassing the area. And if you wanted to stay up to date on the latest of what we're learning, download the Atlanta News First app. We're putting out any and all information that we get into our newsroom. Again, this is the B.E.S.T Academy and the Coretta Scott King Young Women's Leadership Academy. Atlanta police are assisting school officials with making sure that all safety precautions are in place and an investigation does remain ongoing. We will keep you updated. All right, let's get into some of your other stories. This one just devastating for a family this morning who was displaced after a fire broke out at their home in Decatur. It happened at around 7 a.m. This is along Harlow Road. Now, the family did manage to escape without injury. However, their pet has still not been found. It's unclear what started the fire. The Red Cross is helping them out at this time, and an investigation does remain ongoing. If you are one of many Atlanta families struggling to make rent, there is some help that is coming October 17th. And we know inflation, housing costs are on the rise, and a lot of people are feeling that struggle to make ends meet. So the state of Georgia says it wants to keep a roof over your head. If you need help paying rent, this is what you should do. Applications for the Housing Choice Voucher Program open up October 17th and will last until the 20th. It's formally known as Section 8 and helps low-income families and individuals afford a place to live. Now, eligibility is determined by your annual gross income and family size. You can apply through the Georgia Department of Community Affairs. We have a full link for you on our website, atlantanewsfirst.com. And new actions to address jail conditions at Fulton County Jail. Rebecca Schramm was out there all morning long just tracking the latest to come out of this. And now Georgia State Senate leaders announced the creation of a Senate subcommittee to look into those chronic problems. Now, if you haven't been following with us as we've been bringing you this news coverage, 10 inmates have died inside of the Rice Street facility in the past 10 months. And as our Atlanta News First, Rebecca Schramm will tell you, this probe might very well get political.
We've all watched with great concern the tragedy that continues to unfold at the Fulton County Jail.
State Senator John Albers of the Fulton County City of Roswell announced the creation of a Senate subcommittee, 5 Republicans and 1 Democrat, who will do a deep dive investigation into what's causing the overcrowding and other issues at the Fulton County Jail. The chair of the subcommittee, Senator Randy Robertson, a retiree of the Muskogee County Sheriff's Office, where he helped run the jail.
A lot of times these problems are caused either by funding, management, or in the court systems. whether that's at the bench or in the DA's office. And we'll be looking at all of these things.
Critics speculate that the subcommittee is a political stunt to put Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis, a Democrat, on the hot seat as she prosecutes former President Donald Trump and others, including current Republican State Senator Sean Still. But these state senators say it's not about one person.
We're going to do the right thing, and that's to conduct a thorough investigation and go wherever the facts may lead us.
On hand for the announcement, Lieutenant Governor Burt Jones, the leader of the Georgia Senate. He could face separate charges related to the 2020 election interference case. He, too, says it's not personal.
And we're not coming at this from an adversarial standpoint. We're coming at it as a body that wants to help have solutions to this issue and this problem that is continuing to grow right now.
We'll be continuing to follow this, including the technology and what could come out of these wristband technology on our website, again, atlantanewsfirst.com. With any of these headlines, like I mentioned, if you download the Atlanta News First app, it's free. We'll send notifications on major developments on stories like these directly to your phone so you don't miss a thing. I want to talk about something a little more exciting, and it's happening in Decatur this upcoming Tuesday. Check this out. You might recognize this doll from social media. This is Little Amal. She is a representation of a little Syrian refugee girl, and her mission is just as exciting. This 12-foot tall puppet, Little Amal, walks across the world to bring attention to the plight of refugees, especially children that are often the most impacted by situations in their country from which they are fleeing. Well, on Tuesday, you can witness Little Amal in Decatur, where she will begin her walk from the MARTA entrance on Church Street all the way to the square. If you are interested in attending, we have more information on our website. The event itself will start at 5 o'clock, and you can watch this magnificent 12-foot puppet and reflect on the message that she is carrying across the world. How sweet is that? All right, thanks for joining me here at the First Alert Desk for your latest headlines and a little bit more. We hope you'll tune in to our Behind the Investigation segment. Our talented Atlanta News First investigators are out in your communities telling the stories that matter most. And this upcoming segment, we have Better Call Harry with his latest piece, so you don't want to miss it. That's happening at 2, followed by our 3 o'clock newscast with more of your breaking news and latest local headlines. We'll see you later.